Hi, so today's topic is circle. A constant circumference of circle is represented by Greek letter pi. The meaning of constant circumference is that suppose you take a rope and fold it into a circle. So the length of the circle will be the same of the rope because the circle has obviously been made with the rope. So the length of this circle is known as circumference. So there is a minimum constant circumference, which means the circle cannot be more smaller than that size, and that size is represented as pi, which is a Greek letter. Great mathematicians have proved through hard work that this number is not a rational number. In practice, which means whenever we solve a sum, the value of pi is taken to be 22 by 7 or 3.14. If the value of pi has not been given in a problem, it is taken to be 22 by 7. So whenever we solve pi, it is 22 by 7 or 3.14 if mentioned in the question, whichever has to be taken. Radius, diameter and circumference. If radius is r, diameter d and circumference c, then radius is equal to r in a circle. Radius is going to be the point, the distance between the circumference and the center of the circle is said to be the radius. A circumference is equal to pi d, which means d is the whole length from one side to another side of the circle through the point is known as d, and circumference is going to be pi d, that is pi into d is equal to circumference. To find the value of circumference, therefore diameter is equal to circumference divided by pi. In case you have not been given the diameter, you have to find it by dividing the circumference value by pi. But d is equal to 2r, which means twice of the radius. D is going to be twice of the radius, half here and half here, which becomes 2r, because it is r plus r is equal to 2r. Therefore c is equal to pi into 2r, because now the value of d is 2r. So it becomes the final formula of circumference becomes 2 pi r. If the value of d is not given, you have to find it by r. Example, the radius of a circle is 35 centimeter. Find the circumference. Circumference is equal to 2 pi r. So now we substitute the given values and get the circumference, that is 220 centimeters. Let us see chords and arcs. Chords and arcs. The chord AB divides the circle alongside into two parts. The meaning of chord is a line passing from one side of the circle till the other side, and it can be anywhere in the circle, not necessarily it passes through the point only. So it says chord AB divides the circle into two parts. This is AB. Of these, the arc AXB is smaller and is called a minor arc. So now you have to check for the minor arc. If this is AB, then AXB is going to be my minor arc. The meaning of minor arc is that a small part on the circle, on the circumference of the circle, is called as arc. So here the arc is AXB, and the major arc is the other side, that is supposed to be AYB. So AYB is said to be the major arc and AX is said to be the minor arc. Arcs are written as arc and then the name, and chords are also written in the same way, that is called AB. Chord RT is a diameter of the circle. Obviously, if it is the diameter, it will pass from the center of the circle. Circles have been bad. Okay, this nearly looks like a circle. So now RT is the diameter of the circle and also a chord. The diameter gives rise to two equal arcs. They are called as semicircular arcs. If I name it as RXT and RYT, then this circle has two arcs which are semicircular arcs because they are of same size. Next, central angle. In the figure, O is the vertex of the angle AOB. Let us draw angle AOB. So this is angle AOB. An angle whose vertex is the center of the circle is called a central angle. So your angle O is the central angle because it is passing from the point of the circle. Next, the angle AOB in the figure is the central angle corresponding to the arc AZB. The meaning of AZB is that from where the angles are passing, I mean the distance between the angle, this arc is the corresponding arc which is AZB. The measure of the angle subtended at the center by an arc is taken to be the measure of the arc. So it means the measure of the arc will be equal to this subtended arc. You have to find the difference and get the arc from the whole circle. So the formula for that is the measure of a major arc is equal to 360 minus measure of corresponding minor arc. For example, measure of major arc AXQ in the figure is equal to 70 degree. So if we have AXQ as the arc here, whose value is 70 degree. So we have to minus it from 360 degree to get the value of the other arc. It is the remaining arc from A to Q. which can be named as AYQ. So the value of AYQ will be is equal to 360 degree minus 70 degree, which is equal to 290 degree. This is the measure of the major arc, that is 290 degree. So that's all from the topic of circle. These are the properties of circle, that is radius, diameter, circumference, chords, arcs, central angle. Thank you.